trying to make other people do some more. Be careful, you do yours work. You better think on that, baby. Think about what you're gonna do if I leave you. Get you there. Gonna do it, set me free. You need me. I need you. But that's all the man. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Take a long look to the morning. You're gonna want it one day.
We're going to introduce the band. Mr. Art Hervey on the vocals. Give him some. Miss Pamela Rose. Give us some. Mr. Glenn Walters. Miss Darlene Coleman on the vocals. On the lead trumpet, Brad Catania. On the trumpet, Tim Island. On the trombone, Terry Russell. On the tenor and alto saxophones, David Stone. On the baritone tenor saxophones, Mr. Jeffrey Irvin. On the keyboards, Mr. Nathan Ginsberg. On the guitar, Miss Stephanie Teal. And on the drums, Mr. Billy Lee Lewis. Well, bass guitar, Mr. Steve Ashman, y'all. All right. We want everybody out there tonight. Put their hands together. Let's give us some of that old clap now. Come on. Reggie Pitt. Okay. All right. Is this a heck of a party or what, dudes? Uncle Sam knows how to throw a party. Happy 4th of July. We're going to be back in a little while with the 6th Army Band and the beginning of the fireworks. Are we partying or what?
I'll get back to that.
You don't see her? She's probably with her friends.
I was in a great crowd of people. We were just standing there like that.
I don't believe this. You should have bring money in when Yes, you did. 2 hours. 2 hours? No, you said I'm going to bring money. Because all year long, barely no one comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, when that first fireworks salute lights up tonight's sky, we will celebrate with a tradition which dates back 1,000 years to China. Well, here at Crissi Field, we have our own traditions, and we'd like to tell you a little bit about them. For the past 24 years, Al Souza and his family have designed the fireworks displays for the Chronicle 4th of July celebrations. Al Souza is the grandson of the man who first introduced fireworks to California, Manuel Souza, immigrated from the Azores to California via the sugar plantations of Hawaii. When he attended his first local Portuguese Holy Ghost festivities in 1906, he was surprised to see that they lacked the fireworks and salutes so typical of this religious celebration in the Azores. Souza quickly filled the void. Eventually, Souza and family branched out to include shows beyond the Portuguese community, and for years the Souzas produced the spectacular shows at the California State Fair. Tonight, Souza and the crew of the San Diego Fireworks will shoot off 1,128 separate shells from China, Japan, Australia, the U.S., and France. The finale alone will include a barrage of 550 dazzling shots. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to have a lot of fun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 6th Army Band. Ladies and gentlemen, here to bring out and start the festivities, the superintendent of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Please welcome Mr. Brian O'Neill.
We'll make this short, I promise. We're here today, obviously, to share all of our heritage and to share the fact that we do have peace in the world, in much of the world. Happy birthday, America, and I want to say, for all of us here, we are thankful as the guardians of this wonderful national park that there were people who were willing to step up, move forward, and take the action that was needed to save this land. And I want to give applause to all of those who made this national park available to us. We also want to thank the San Francisco Chronicle for hosting this event with the National Park Service, and we want to thank our dear friends from the United States Army, the Presidio of San Francisco, and all of the agencies from the city of San Francisco who have helped to make this event possible. On our side, there are two really special people that I want to thank. You've seen the lady up here on the stage all day. Karana Hattersley Drayton is the one who has really put this all together, and we want to give her special thanks. And to Jane Schaefer, who is the real workhorse behind it all for the National Park Service, I want to give her my special thanks, and that of all of you. And lastly, with Michael Pritchard, I think we all know we're fortunate that he can give us his enthusiasm, his energy. There's no one person who gives more back to the city of San Francisco, particularly the kids of the Bay Area, than Michael Pritchard. And with that, I'd like to introduce our partner here in managing parts of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, the garrison commander of the Presidio of San Francisco, William Swift.
On behalf of the command of the Presidio of San Francisco and all other Presidians, I want to welcome you to this, our nation's 214th year anniversary. What some of you may not know is just last week we celebrated a multiple birthday, and that was not just the birthday of this, our historic military installation, but also the 214th birthday of the most beautiful city in the world, and that's San Francisco. As Presidians out there, both those in uniform and those not mingle with you all. I'm continually reminded of the great relationship that we have had with the citizens of San Francisco for these many years, somewhat almost 200 years long. I've been assured by Brian that even though we may depart here in the next couple of years, that the Golden Gate National Recreation Area will assure that the traditions that you will see here tonight on behalf of the Army and its relationship with the city will remain unbroken. After all, this land that we stand on now has been under control of military, the Spanish, the Mexicans, and the U.S. for the last 214 years, and we will turn it over in good fashion to the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. And so to begin tonight's festivities, we'll start off tonight with a good 6th Army band under the command of Mr. Gannon, the ceremonial platoon out there on the bastions of the sand to give the salute. And tonight's festivities will start with our Masters of Ceremonies, Captain Cassidy and Mr. Taitano.
Ladies and gentlemen, sings our national anthem.
From stripes and from stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the salute to the Union, fired only on the 4th of July, consists of one round fired in salute to each of the 50 states. The states are saluted in the order in which they entered the Union.
December 7th, 1787, the first state in order, the 49th state in size, Delaware.
December 12th, 1787, the Keystone State. 214 years ago today, the site of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Pennsylvania.
December 18th, 1787, the Garden State, the state of nearly 100 battles during the Revolutionary War, New Jersey.
January 20th, 1788, the Peach State, site of America's first gold rush, Georgia.
January 9th, 1788, the Constitution State, the warehouse of the Revolution, home of Ethan Allen, Nathan Hale, and Sam Colt, Connecticut.
February 6th, 1788, the Bay State, site of the first Thanksgiving and the first Battle of the Revolution, Massachusetts.
April 28th, 1788, the Old Line State, site of the writing of the Star-Spangled Banner in 1814, Maryland.
May 23rd, 1788, the Palmetto State, the first to secede from the Union in 1860, South Carolina.
June 21st, 1788, the Granite State, home of the first warship to fly the Stars and Stripes, New Hampshire.
June 26th, 1788, the Old Dominion, site of the British surrender of the Revolutionary War, Virginia.
July 26th, 1788, the Empire State, the first capital of the United States, the financial center of the world, New York.
November 21st, 1789, the Tar Heel State, site of the first English colony in America, the last surrender of the Civil War, and the first powered flight by man, North Carolina.
May 29th, 1790, the Ocean State, the first colony to declare independence, the last colony to ratify the Constitution, Rhode Island.
March 4th, 1791, the Green Mountain State, never a colony, but an independent government for 13 years before joining the United States, Vermont.
June 1st, 1792, the Bluegrass State, site of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the nation's gold repository, and the world's most famous horse race, Kentucky.
June 1st, 1796, the Volunteer State. It was the last state to join the Confederacy, Tennessee.
March 1st, 1803, the Buckeye State. Through an oversight, it was not formally admitted into the Union until its 115th anniversary as a state, Ohio.
April 13th, 1812, the Pelican State, capital of the first territory acquired by the United States through purchase, Louisiana.
December 11th, 1816, the Hoosier State. Captured from the British in 1779, it remained Indian country until after the War of 1812. Indiana.
December 10th, 1817, the Magnolia State, part of the territory seized by Spain during the Revolutionary War and held until 1798. Mississippi.
December 3rd, 1818, the Inland Empire, the transportation hub of the United States, Illinois.
December 14th, 1819, the Cotton State, the first capital of the Confederacy, Alabama.
March 15th, 1820, the Pine Tree State, a part of the state of Massachusetts from 1791 until 1820, the easternmost point in the United States, Maine.
August 10th, 1821, the Show Me State, center of America's most violent earthquake, the site over 1,000 engagements during the Civil War, Missouri.
June 15, 1836, the land of opportunity, site of America's only diamond field and the country's leading producer of aluminum ore, Arkansas.
January 26, 1837, the Wolverine State, the world's leading producer of motor vehicles, Michigan.
March 3rd, 1845, the Sunshine State, site of America's oldest city and supposedly the fountain of youth, Florida.
December 29, 1845, the Lone Star State, the only state that was an independent republic recognized by the United States prior to annexation, Texas.
December 20th, 1846, the Hawkeye State, located near the center of the continental United States. It is the 25th in size and in population, Iowa.
May 29, 1848, the Badger State, America's dairy land, producing more milk and cheese than any other state, Wisconsin.
September 9th, 1850, the Golden State, the nation's leading producer of 46 different crops, the first admitted state west of the Rocky Mountains, California.
May 11th, 1858, the land of 10,000 lakes, the source of the Mississippi River, Minnesota.
February 14th, 1859, the Beaver State, site of the first American settlement west of the Rocky Mountains, the nation's leading lumber producer, Oregon.
January 29, 1861, the Sunflower State, the geographical center of the lower 48 states, the leading producer of wheat, Kansas.
June 20th, 1863, the Mountain State. In its first attempt at statehood, it was called Westsylvania. In its second try, they called themselves the state of Kanawha, West Virginia.
October 31st, 1864, the Battle-Born State, the last state of the Western Territories to be explored, Nevada.
March 1st, 1867, the Cornhusker State. It has the only single-bodied state legislature in the country, Nebraska.
August 1st, 1876, the Centennial State, the highest state in the nation, Colorado.
November 2nd, 1889, the Sioux State, the nation's leading producer of barley, North Dakota.
Also on the 2nd of November, 1889, the Coyote State, the nation's leading producer of wine and gold, located South Dakota.
November 8th, 1889, the Treasure State, scene of the Battle of Little Bighorn, Montana.
November 11th, 1889, the Evergreen State, the leading producer of aircraft, as well as apples, blueberries, and hops, Washington.
July 3rd, 1890, the Gem State, the nation's leading producer of silver and potatoes, location of North America's deepest canyon, Idaho.
July 10th, 1890, the Equality State, the first state to elect a woman as governor, Wyoming.
January 4th, 1896, the Beehive State, settled in 1847 because it was a place that nobody else wanted. It sought admission in 1850 as a state of Deseret. Here was completed the Transcontinental Railroad, Utah.
November 16th, 1907, the Sooner State, the first state of the 20th century, the last portion of the Louisiana Territory to gain statehood, Oklahoma.
January 6, 1912, the land of enchantment, location of the oldest capital city in the nation, New Mexico.
February 14th, 1912, the Grand Canyon State, the country's leading producer of copper, Arizona.
January 3rd, 1959, America's last frontier, the coldest, largest, westernmost, and northernmost state. It was purchased for $12.30 a square mile, Alaska.
August 21st, 1959, the Aloha State, the only state to have been an independent monarchy, the 50th state, Hawaii.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure for the United States Army and the Presidio of San Francisco to present its salute to the nation. This concludes our ceremony, and thank you for your attendance. A fireworks display will commence around 9:15. Now, for your listening enjoyment, the 6th Army Band will present a medley of patriotic tunes.